In this presentation, I'm going to show you how to rebrand MicroStrategy. MicroStrategy customers and partners rebrand the MicroStrategy environment to connect emotionally with their users, assert their corporate identities, and promote brand awareness. Here are a few examples of rebranded MicroStrategy web applications. The MicroStrategy mobile apps for Android and iOS can also be rebranded and posted to public or private app stores. All the information you need to rebrand MicroStrategy is available in the MicroStrategy SDK at developer.microstrategy.com. The MicroStrategy Web SDK contains documentation on how to change styles, logos, images, and more. You can make use of out-of-the-box plugin files that we've provided simply by copying them and modifying them for your use. You can also use the Web Customization Editor, which is a plugin to Eclipse in order to create your own customizations. The MicroStrategy Mobile SDK contains the information you need to rebrand the iOS and Android apps. You can give them custom names, app icons, and splash screens. You can default their configurations to point to your own server infrastructure, and you can use enterprise push notification certificates in order to securely push data to your users. All this information, once again, is at developer.microstrategy.com. Now I'm going to show you how to use the Web Customization Editor to make a rebranding change to MicroStrategy Web. Our starting point is the out-of-the-box MicroStrategy Web project homepage shown here on the left. We're going to change the colors of the three bars so that they more closely represent our corporate color theme, shown here on the right. So let's go ahead over to our web browser where we have the project homepage, and we're going to open the Google Chrome Developer Tools so we can see exactly what we need to change. I'm going to select that bar. Class that we find is the MSTR desktop section icon. This particular class reflects the browse text. What we need is to change the underlying bar, so we're going to go ahead and hide the text by setting the display value to none. Now we'll go ahead and reselect the area of interest, and we see the class .mstr desktop section title. To make sure this is the right class I need to change, I'm going to try to change the background color value right here within the developer tools. Changing the color here changes the color as I expect. So this is the change that I need to make over in Eclipse. So now I can go over to Eclipse, and this Eclipse environment has a MicroStrategy Web Customization Editor installed and configured. What I'm going to do is go ahead and create a new selector to override the settings for the class that are out of the box. I right-click, hit New Selector, and the selector was called .mstr desktop section title. The value that I'm interested in was the background color. So I'll go ahead and add a new property. The property is called background color. The value that I'm going to change it to is the hex value for my corporate color theme, and I'm going to add a parameter important. So this way, if this property has been set somewhere else, this new hex value overrides that other value. I'll hit OK. And now I simply need to restart my web server. As we can see, the change has been applied. Now, if I want to migrate this particular customization to another environment, I simply have to go to the plugin file that Eclipse created for me. That's in the Tomcat Web Apps MicroStrategy Plugins folder. Of course, a similar folder would apply in non-Tomcat environments for other servers. This color change demo folder has the content we need to rebrand those color bars. To change the color of those color bars, I can simply take that color change demo folder and copy it to any other environment. Thank you for viewing this quick video on rebranding MicroStrategy.